A space filled with nothing but darkness. Nowhere to see, nowhere to go. Nothing but pitch black. Suddenly, a light appears, coming closer and closer, scattering throughout the space of darkness. Stars appeared left and right, high and low, filling the space with light. Many left wondering, how did they come to be? Where did they come from? But most of all, what rose from the ashes that fateful night? Hello, I'm your host Frosty Coffee, bringing you another video in my new series for the upcoming MMORPG by Intrepid Studios. Throughout this series, you as a viewer will get to experience an overview of the core systems in place for Ashes of Creation. If you haven't already, please check out the start to the new series called Ashes of Creation, the Heart of Community. I also wanted to say a special thank you to everyone that supported me in my previous video. If you would like to see the first video, it is in the top right hand corner of your screen. Now, without further ado, let's dive into Ashes of Creation, the Rising Phoenix. Eons ago, there were beings known as the Ancients which kept watch over our universe, sculpting and shaping every part of what we know today. However, a long time ago, the Ancients had a disagreement over an imbuing their powers into one race. Soon to send each god into a celestial battle, serving brutal blows, striking the very fabric of time and space. War waged on for centuries, with every moment carrying across the universe from the Celestial Kingdom. Once the battles ceased, the Ancients broke up from 10 into 7. Each god represents the core piece of the world and religion within the universe. The Goddess of Creation, the God/Goddess of Love, the Goddess of Fate, Norlin, the God of Hope, Resna. Last but not least, the God of Truth, Shoal. When the gods split up into 7, it caused a rift in the Celestial Kingdom, making some stand for good and some for evil, starting the great struggle of balance between light versus darkness. The 7 realized the errors of their past and split up their qualities into 4 different races instead of 1, placing each race within their respective locations into the world we know today as Vera. The 7 banished the Ancients and all others into the void, never to see them again. The protagonist watches as the 7 create races of all kinds. There were 4 main races that existed in the beginning, and 9 main races of which descended from the head races. During Ashes of Creation, the player will be able to choose from 9 different races that the game offers. Ayla, humans. Under that, Kalar and Velun. Next, Dunskell, dwarves. Under that, Panir, Nikua. Next, we have Havek, orcs. Renkai, Vek. Purian elves, Empyrean, or Hyrai. If I butchered any of that, I am truly sorry, but let's continue. Leaving one race that managed to escape the fall of corruption to the Underrealm that besieged Vera, they are known as Tolnar. Tolnar does not have a sub-race style, but players will be able to play this race in the game as well. During the early years of Vera, there was the Exodus, also known as Chapter 1, the Fall. The Fall revolves around a great calamity on the world of Vera, which turned to corruption across the land, twisting and defacing every part of nature into darkness. Monsters and evil creatures such as trolls all the way up to the towering behemoths left nothing but death and destruction in their path. The Vera of old was being taken apart piece by piece. Many managed to escape through large-scale gateways in order to seek refuge from death toll that followed. Back in 2018, late 2019, we had a Battle Royale that was released on Steam for players to be able to help with server stability, netcode testing, animation, system testing, and more. The neat aspect of the BR from a developer's perspective was that they were able to easily change from playing in-game on the BR to playing the MMORPG. This was showcased to us in a livestream before the BR shut down. Although there were some concerns from players in the past as to the direction of the game, without any doubt from dedicated fans, the development for the MMORPG continued. The BR was also known as Ashes of Creation Apocalypse. This game mode was just scratching the surface and nowhere near a complete product as it is anything at this time frame. Apocalypse was also a tease for anyone looking to get some early access and lore out of the world Intrepid Studios has designed for us. The Apocalypse takes place during the fall and represents the power struggle of fighting to live through the storm. The main protagonist is in a dark point in time that involves fighting to survive, to fight for his or her friends, family, and loved ones. The protagonist is looking to raid small towns and villages, sometimes tall towers, just to find equipment and weapons that will be useful to defend against others that have the same thoughts in mind. However, as the storm of evil runs rampant, it closes in faster on some of the last groups standing in order to make it out alive. This is the true final showdown, determining who is the last one standing. However, the question lies, did everyone get completely wiped out with no chance of survival? For those that managed to escape, they fled into the large-scale gateways. Following those events, the gateways soon dimmed and lay dormant, never to turn on again, cutting off the pathway to the old Vera. Centuries and millennia passed, leaving the great gateways of old underneath the myriad of calamities. Upon entering the gateway, the citizens of Vera discovered the safe haven also known as Sanctus. Some considered it a sanctuary to find refuge from the many battles that laid waste to their homeworld. Unfortunately, all the citizens of Vera knew were the processes of magic and spells. The new world we find ourselves in is devoid of magic, making the citizens rediscover technology from the ground up. This lasted for thousands and thousands of years, until one day a blue light shone once again, suddenly appearing out of nowhere. This revealed a divine gateway emerging once again, giving the citizens in today's day and age a chance to learn and live in the new Vera. You, as the main protagonist of this story, starts their journey coming from the sanctuary into a new world of Vera. As the player, you will be given a choice to choose between good or evil. Upon stepping through the divine gateway, you as the protagonist will be able to complete storyline quests which completely relies on player interaction and community. This is where the heart of community comes into play, where we must actively work together as a team in order to continue. We as a community build our own story. However, at any moment in time, should a node fail to progress or be destroyed, that could cause a storyline to fail, which comes at a risk if you invest into a specific node. Quest lines involve different story arcs, which branch off into more side quests or quest lines, such as personal quest lines, cultural quest lines, regional quest lines, racial quest lines. Now we start to see a picture being painted of how a heart breathes life into a world governed by community. A story that can be told in many different ways for each server. The question I leave with you today is, which story will you tell? Will you tell the story of good, creating life and journeying to the depths of the universe to find answers about New Vera? Or will you give in to evil and destroy every player and living creature in this world with your T-pose dominance over everything in existence? That's what I thought. Originally, when I was making this video, I really wanted to connect with the fans of the game. And when I was making this, I thought, wow, this really ties together and I really love it. And with the lore side of things, it really does connect as well for the heart of the community, because we as a community are telling our own story. And that's what I really wanted to hone in on. And not only that, we have brand new community members from all of these streamers and YouTubers that are much bigger than I am, really showing an interest and sharing this with other people that are out there that don't even know about Ashes. And that is what we should be doing, is sharing this kind of content for each and every one of us so that we can learn more about the game that Intrepid Studios is currently making. It could very well be the next big MMORPG that we have all been waiting for. So guys, I just wanted to share this with you guys, and I absolutely love it. And I really wanted to hone in on the fact that we as a community are telling our own story, and that is truly amazing to me. So guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that subscribe button, like the video, and of course, ask me a question in the comment section down below and share your thoughts about this video in the comment section down below. I love to be able to connect with my viewers and love to be able to talk with each and every one of you. All right, guys, thank you so much, and I look forward to seeing each and every one of you for Ashes of Creation. That's all my time for today. If you didn't already, please consider supporting my channel by letting me cast a spell on you to smash that subscribe button. And ring the bell icon on the way out of the innkeeper's desk to know when my next video goes live. You can also see me throughout the week on Frosty Friday for my Twitch live stream. Also, if you want to know what I'm up to throughout the week, you can follow me through Twitter, where I will update each and every one of you. If you're looking for a community or want to chat more about Ashes of Creation with me and others, I have got you covered in the Crystal Network Discord. Thank you again, and I look forward to seeing you all next time. And of course, stay frosty, everyone.